Oh, video games. Wait. Tons of streams already in game? Hold on. Like in game? In game or like in game? Because like this is the Switch. I mean, you can play the Switch, but is it the same? How many people are streaming the PC version? That's what I want to know. The crusty version, it actually looks okay. Like you can get the PC version looking real crusty if you want. In fact, I think I made a video. I think I recorded. Hold on. I can show you guys this. Let me show you. Did I cut my hair? No. I trimmed my sideburns. Let me show you how crusty you can get the PC version. Let me see if I can find it. I made a little video last night. I was going to share it. I didn't. Where is it? Hi. This is the PC version. You can make it look... Hold on, it might be really loud. I can't play in the PC version yet. This is as low as you get it, pretty much. I actually end up at one point thinking it looks so bad I could actually increase it to make it look more like the Switch version. Like, I'm like, this is too gross looking. I'm not playing this. This is not me playing it. This is recorded footage. I'm not streaming it. Don't shut me down. Right? But you can get it looking very close. Mornifa, hello. Why did it... What is delayed?
Hope you're doing well.
Level 5 Metapod, you make a good point. Like, when it's a little bit more crusty, you don't see, like, the weird dithering as much. It should be... Release should be in, like... 2 hours, I guess? Around there? I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Well, what time zone do you live in, Sexy Boy Dolph? How does it feel to get access key from Capcom? I mean, it's nice, but... It is really nice. I really, really appreciate it. But... I mean, I had the game on the Switch.
Debatable about that. 4 hours.
It's coming out today, Sexy Boy Dolph. In your Rise PC video, I don't give time. The only time zone that matters is Eastern time. I can't tell you what... I don't know what Steam is doing. I already have the game unlocked on Steam. Brian, at least with Pierce 1, frame rate does not affect the amount of pierces you get. Alright, I'm done with this. So you can see, you can get the PC version looking real crusty. If you wanted it. If you want it to be crusty. If you need that extra crust. What's with my tiny hat? It gave me recoil -1.
What time zone? Directly.
Can you completely replicate the Switch controls on PC? Everything except for gyro. Including button prompts. You watched a few reviews and mine was the best one? Thank you. It's really nice of you to say. Thank you. So I was thinking we'd play some video games. I was thinking of doing some low rank SOS. I'm looking very breedable today. Thank you. Hangamzilla, hello. Let's get rid of my buddies because they're too powerful. An hour 45. That sounds right. I mean, people are getting 60 FPS with a... What is it? GTX 960. The download should be between 18 and 21 gigabytes, Will Rowling. For me, when I look at local files, it says 18.6. What weapon does Kagero use? This guy? It's a sushi. Who's Kagero? Should I know who that is? Who is that? The shop guy. This guy? He never no, that's Haemon. What? Oh. This guy. He never shows up. He's got an umbrella. Let's just say it's a greatsword. He uses greatsword because it's an umbrella. Don't screw with me, guys. Don't screw with me. The GTX 1050 had a rough time running Rise. There's got to be something else going on. So we're gonna do low rank SOS. Assuming there are any. Oh, I already have early onset dementia. There's no question about it. What's my favorite joke weapon of all time? Either the beer steins. Beer steins are pretty great. Teddy bear is also pretty cool. Way of the Pookie. Poggett, hello. Oh. There's a little bit of an issue in low rank SOS. Things are going to die very quickly if you've got like high rank hunters popping in to help out. Corn Popper's very good. Honestly, I want a game that is like, oops, all joke weapons. Did that get rid of my food? What if you used a voucher for that? Oh my god, it just totally... I'm not doing SOS Rampage. I'm here to get people excited, not to put people to sleep. Fist dual blades are also pretty good, but like you can't even see them. I'm glad I got an early code. I deserve it. Thank you. It's a little bit smoother than last time. Oh, this is cool. It's like a triple quest. It's going to be really fun. So I like the random feature. I still wish there was like a browse quest feature. We're going to be going dual blades and great sword and maybe gun lance. Those are going to be like our main weapons the first time through. Valstrax light bowgun, favorite joke weapon. Is it that bad? So I'm using a unconventional switch skill here. Yeah, we might do gun lance. Elite, hello. I don't know if we'll ever actually see it in use, but I'm trying to use the greatsword guard tackle because it makes me laugh. You want to try something other than Switch Axe? Switch Axe is debatably the best weapon in this game. Not necessarily like the most powerful. Oh, we got it! I think we got it. Want to ask, I'm a new Monster Hunter player. Is Rise the new version of World? It's the game that came out after World. I don't know it's fair to say a new version of World. I feel like that's a little misleading. You actually don't need any guard on this. Like, if it needed guard, it would have been awful. My one chance. Spoiled. It's actually really bad. It's not a good move. Can I play? No, my Clust is high rank. It wouldn't fit in low rank at all. How am I on fire? Oh, I gave myself that ability. So the only thing I didn't like about Switch Axe in... What the hell? Why would they do that? There was no need for it. Just locked me out. Wow, I've got micro range. See, I got the hit. It's really good if you hit them in the head. It does a lot of stun damage. Otherwise, it really sucks. You had to take Dayquil? That sounds like a party. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're only down to one cart left? How did that happen? No, Frostcraft is not here. Take the last cart. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be the hero. It is interesting, though. You do find, at least I seem like I find, a lot more hunters from Japan than usual. What time launch? People are saying it should be about an hour and a half on Steam. You can farm likes in this game? Yes. What time? Every time zone. Why did I get... Oh, there was a Baroth here.
What time zone? Directly under my nuts. Right under my nuts.
You hate that layered head? Why
Is.
am I a furry?
Look at it.
I'm not a furry. I'm an actual dog. On April Fools, you should join SOS Quests and Throw. That sounds toxic. I literally only have the dog mask and the cat ears. I think that's more furry-like than the actual dog mask. You see a lot of Japanese players on PS5. I don't really get that as much. That looks like a virus. What is that, Hook? Is that a Monster Hunter $500 for a cooking kit? You clicked it? You're infected now. Buy it? I don't got that sort of money. What sort of streamer do you think I am? I mean, I am a official Capcom creator. What the hell? That must have been a charity incentive. $100 toothbrush. It was a $200 toothbrush that I got for $100. What if exactly do official Capcom creators create content? I mean, there's a good number of people already in the program. I mean, I think it's getting close to 100. It's nice. I mean, I have to imagine it's going to make coordination for things a lot easier. I do make content for free, absolutely. Does a pineapple create as content? I mean, it's pretty similar to the content I normally make. It's about the same tier. Congrats. Thank you. Let's get him. Oh, he immediately ran away. Why is rye so expensive? I don't think it's that expensive. Good morning, Rickpool. Can you tell us when you did get the early code, or is that not allowed? I don't know if it's allowed or not. I got it very early. That's all I'll say. So is the story of this monster a link to World in any way? I don't remember there being, like, any, like, references to World. Rondine might say something. I'm not very good at actually reading all of the dialogue. I'm really bad. Thank you, Ceromus. This is really sad. Everybody's, like, struggling to find this music. I know she's underwater. Or he's underwater. You only played World. Wonder if you'll like this one, too. Well, as long as you're okay with the graphics being, like, a little dumpy, you'll be fine. If you're expecting, like, what color am I? Green? I'm not going the right way at all. It does have some world monsters, which is really strange, actually. Given the lore of Monster Hunter World, like, those guys are supposed to be, like, all on their own little island. But I don't know. Don't think too hard about that. Well, some people are staying spoiler-free. I mean, I'm sure there's a number of people that are like, oh, the game's out on Switch. I don't have a Switch. I don't care. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. This reach. Really? How bubbly am I? That's not gonna work. Oh my god, I think I got it. Through, like, latency. Of which there is a reasonable amount. I mean, it will almost assuredly go on sale in the next month or two. Well, in the next, like, 2 months. And then when Sunbreak comes out, there'll be a package for the game and Sunbreak for $60 total. Is this the full game or the demo? We were playing the Switch version. Oh, wait, am I an official employee now? I'm not an employee. Although that would be cool. Well, I don't know if it would be cool. I kind of like doing my own. Can you cut tails? Of course you can cut tails. I can try and cut the tail. No promises. When will Monster Rise be released on Steam? It's looking like it's going to come out in an hour and a half. If Capcom paid me in beans. I mean, I could buy beans with money. Uh-oh. Maybe I should stop goofing around. People are like dying over here. Do I play at 1080p? Yes. I play at 1080p, 120 hertz. This lag is something else, though. He's kind of doing some teleporting. I wonder if the base plus DLC release would release DLC. There should be some DLC out today. What weapon do I use? I use everything. We'll be using dual blades for the most of today once the Steam release drops. Do I think Capture Gate will transfer to PC? I have no idea what you mean. Like whether you use, whether you capture or kill the monster? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Can you pre-download? I don't think anyone's been able to pre-download yet. Oh, so the reason I stream at 1440p is unique to YouTube. To get a higher bitrate, you need to have the 1440p option. And because the 1440p option is available to me, I use it and stream in it. Because my camera is at 1080p. So for the few people that want to watch at 1440p, they'll be able to get my camera in slightly higher quality. Sunbreak is going to be out this summer. But it'll be simultaneous with the Switch release. Thoughts on Switch X? It's amazing in Rise. Debatably the best it's ever been. Debatably. Nice. I mean, that's my big thing, too. It's like, even if you've played Rise on Switch before, like, playing it on PC is nice, because when Sunbreak comes out, like, where are you going to want to play it? When do you think they'll release the combo for base with Sunbreak? As soon as they release the DLC. There's your tail, by the way, whoever wanted that tail. How many carts were we down to? A save converter? What is he doing? Presumably there'll be like tools on PC to like add in charms and stuff like that. Like, I don't feel like regrinding for gear is that big of a deal. If you got like a favorite charm on console that you unlocked and you want to bring it over, like, I don't blame you. It's pretty, you think they'll let you play upon buying? That's a great question. It'll probably only be available once the expansion's out. Lobby size should still be 4 people. Phoenix Automata. I never had a chance to play multiplayer with other people, though. Favorite charm had Palico Rally 5? Is that even possible? Guess it must be. Rapid Morph 322 is definitely worth remaking. This is the Switch version right now, yeah? We're playing this until the PC version drops. We're doing low rank SOS. Skill isn't even in the game? Well, there's like some sort of like buddy rally or something. Guys, I'm coping so hard trying to make this work. Like, I really want the guard tackle move to be good, but it is not good. It's not good. What weapon am I using? I'm using a greatsword. It looks like an umbrella. It's ass? It is fun. Let me show you what it looks like. Rise has the tackle from World. That's the default. This is the unlocked switch skill. Let me show you what it looks like. Like perfect. Like in an ideal world, what it looks like. Guard, tackle, each sharpness. What is it even useful for? It lets you skip your second, it lets you skip from the strong charge straight to the good charge. You have so much fun aiming with gyro, thanks to me. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Opinion on True Charge Slash versus Rage Slash? True Charge Slash will be better 99% of the time. Rage Slash will always be more entertaining. So it kind of combos really well with Rage Slash. The reason why my damage is cheeks, by the way, is I'm using low rank gear. When the PC release launches, how quickly you would convert to that, never touch your Switch copy again? I might play Switch only to like do SOS with people. So, like, a normal hit does 89 damage. It's almost as good as a draw slash. So if you miss it, it's pretty bad. How long until we can play on PC? An hour and 20 minutes. Like, obviously, it's really good on a training dummy because he attacks, like, at an even pacing, so you're good enough to get the counter off. And then, assuming you didn't get pushed too far over, you'll get hit by his bubble, and then that will help proc Rage Slash. No, game's not out. Steam releases are worldwide Wesley Slash, so you're not going to see it for a little bit. All right, yeah, I could do that. I was actually thinking of doing that.
It's coming in 4 hours! What is possibly debatable about that? 4 hours!
Oh, oops. Oh, I hacked it up. Even as a greatsword veteran, a lot of people like to run Rage Slash because it's just a lot more fun and more consistent to use in a lot of situations.
What time zone? Directly under my nuts! Right under my nuts is where the time zone is! Look at it!
Oh, God. There, how's that look? Does that look good? We're talking about greatsword.
Cannot wait for PC.
Your release is in 20 minutes? Are you sure? We'll find out. You took 4 days off? Holy crap. You're going to have a lot done in 4 days. I'll just tell you that much. GMT8 is in another 20 minutes. If it's out at 11, I'm going to switch to it at 11. If, like, people are downloading it, I'm switching over immediately. And what version is this game? Does it have Elders? It has Elders. Will it be available for pre-download? Apparently not. We'll see. We will see soon. What? Put 500 hours in a world? Tell me, is Monster Rise putting your time and money into? You should be able to get at least 500 hours, assuming you like to play a variety of weapons and are a completionist. Do you advise me to get it? I've tried the demo and the monsters were hard to kill, not like the previous release. The demo monsters are really hard. The full release, it's quite a bit easier outside of the, what are they called? Emergency monsters. Is there no, like, low-rank SOSs? There we go. Magnamalo. Apparently there's no preload. I don't know. I already have the game. I could already play it. So I can't preload it because I already have it downloaded. I don't know what to tell you. A bougie streamer. Privileged streamer. It's like 20 gigabytes. Well, I mean, it depends. For some people, 20 gigabytes is like, that's an entire day's download. For other people, that'll be done in like 10 minutes. It just depends. Depends on what internet speed you have. It is now in 18 minutes. We'll see. If it, like I said, if it's available in 18 minutes, I'm going. Did I upgrade my internet plan? No, because everything I said it wouldn't do anything. 20 gigs is for you getting a drink downstairs? Nice. I mean... US internet infrastructure might surprise you. How many gigs for the game for high resolution texture pack, as far as I can tell, is built into the game. Like, it's not an optional download. Like, you don't have to select it like Monster Hunter World. Is there anything sitting in my melting pot? There are many things sitting in my melting pot. We're talking about FPS cap. It has many arbitrary limits, and then it also has unlimited. It has limits for every native refresh rate. People are, this is on the Switch. I'm not playing on the this is not the PC version. I'm going to be starting over my PC save. I don't think it would be fair to I mean, not that my PC character like has a lot done. Do you think they'll up the hub size to 8? No, I don't. Resolution and FPS in my PC version look very low. I know. How's the performance on PC? Oh my God. Night and day? You can't even compare them. You would need to have an extremely potato PC to not be able to max out the FPS on Rise. I'm able to get like 300 FPS at max quality settings. Granted, that's at 1080p. Oh, Steam Deck should be able to do 60 FPS, no problem. There's not a doubt in my mind Steam Deck will be able to run it at least 60, if not higher, although I guess it wouldn't really matter. What is the refresh rate on the Steam Deck? It's 60 FPS, right? Or 60 hertz, I guess I should say. A little bit, Soccer Mom. Sometimes you could run at a higher FPS, even if your screen doesn't support it because the gameplay will feel a little bit more fluid, but you won't see much of a difference. You don't need the fancy graphics, you're happy with the Switch? I mean, the graphics are definitely better on PC, but it's not like it suddenly looks like Monster Hunter World. It still looks like a Switch game. My PC review made you buy it? You know, the funny thing is, like, when I made that review, I'm like, man, I hope this isn't too critical. And yet, everybody's like, thank you for the review, now I'm gonna buy the game. How did that guy die? Was it the Rathian? Like, what was it about the review that you're like, wow, this makes me really want to get it? Makes you sound more fair than anything? I mean, I just feel like people should know what the weak spots are. Like, nobody should go in expecting Monster Hunter World. That's my main thing. Is this the confirmed Steam launch? This is my speculative Steam launch based on all the available information that I have. Because we know you were biased. Yeah, I had somebody in my YouTube comments that's like, biased streamer. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was pretty critical of this game. They're like, well, you play too much Monster Hunter. Well, it's like, well, yes, I agree. I have problems. I understand. I agree. I don't think I've ever really noticed my Switch overheating, but then again, I don't play with it in my hands that often. I only got one like. What the hell, man? I addicted to Monster Hunter, but I'm not never to beans. I don't eat beans every day. I play Monster Hunter like every day. Ignore the 5-star or the 1-star reviews. That's actually really fair, right? Imagine how much more critical you would have been if I didn't have the conflict of interest. I don't know. I don't know if I could have been more critical. Like, I was pretty, like... I mean, I thought I was, like, really critical when it came to the DLC and then the endgame content. And this guy. This goddamn guy. There's no content until DLC next summer? I mean, we don't know that for sure. Definitely go in with that expectation, though. I'd go to the emergency ward once because your Switch overheated and melted the flesh on your hands off. Why didn't you just, like, let go? It's still a good game in today's gaming market. Well, thank you. Yes. I mean, that's what needs to be said. I mean, every monster... I mean, again, super biased, but every Monster Hunter game sits in a category of its own. If you're an IGN reviewer who can't play games, the review would have been far more negative. People were praising talismans and no random decos. Dude, it's the worst game design. It's not good. Craftable talisman, or sorry, random talismans with craftable decos don't make sense in the new armor system. Ristretto got your girlfriend in Monster Hunter. I got you to buy a bidet and beans. And so who's the real winner here? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a special mode the Switch goes into to run Rise as well as it does. Like, it might be doing like some light overclocking. You never got one guard deco until Iceborne? I mean, you could always use a guard talisman. I know that sounds like Omega privilege bougie, but it is true. My most recent playthrough with Charge Blade, that's what I did for almost the entire game. I used the guard talisman. Oh, we got him. We have random talismans and decos. It all depends on how much time you want to spend in the game. That's my opinion. If you just want to play it, get to the end game, make a couple sets, and then be done, random talismans are great. because you're going to get a talisman that's good enough very early on, clear out all the content, and then move on to the next game. If you want to be like a sweaty Monster Hunter streaming goblin tryhard, then you want random decos because it's just a longer endgame. That's all it comes down to. And it's not like right or wrong either way. I think we could all agree, though, the method that you get talismans with in this game, though, is awful. That should not have happened. Wonder who I'm talking about? I'm not talking about anyone in particular. What things do you think should have been changed for PC release? Only graphical things. I mean, they shouldn't make a different game. Like, whatever changes the PC gets should be made on the Switch. Random talismans still allowed sweaty playstyle? You're talking about, like, 1 point of min-max versus many, 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 many points of min-max. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but for, like, the people that are planning to, like, mod in, like, a perfect talisman, like, you immediately get rid of the argument that there's no content in the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. You criticize it for anything else, but if you're like, oh, there's no end game at all, like, you just modded it out. They should add fusing talismans? I mean, you can meld talismans together. I just want talismans after quests. And yeah, I'll say it. I want random decorations. And I am 90% certain that Sunbreak will have better talismans after quests and random decorations. The level 4 decorations, I'm pretty sure, are going to be random. And that's it. It's just like the new armor system just doesn't work. It's like it's not Freedom Unite anymore. Freedom Unite did not have weakness exploit and crit boost and all this other stuff. I mean, it had purple sharpness that was broken as hell. What am I doing? Mod and talisman drops after quests? I will actually 100% use that. If that's even a possibility. And I have to assume that it might be. Reckless Abandon was still a skill? Reckless Abandon was pretty good. Interesting math there. Marking talismans should be in the game. Like favoriting talismans. Looking cool, Joker. Think crit boost and weakness exploit should be removed or just nerfed? If crit boost was balanced so that it boosted both raw damage and element, but just a little bit less of each, it would probably be fine. Like, get rid of elemental boost, like crit element, just make that part of crit boost. And then everybody's got the crit meta now. That's it. Weakness exploit needs to go. I mean, you just need to have balanced weapons. Like, the skills themselves don't matter. What matters is what weapons are available to us. Am I playing on PC or Switch? We are on the Switch right now. At PC, I cannot stream for another hour. Ravioli Rengardo. Thank you. What's the difference between talisman drops after quests and using monster parts to get random talismans? Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's real easy. So if I got talismans after quests, I'd be looking at the talismans going, yes, interesting. Yes. I would love to get this. Talismans for melding parts? We got to go up to this little guy every goddamn time and be like, all right, melding pot time. Can't wait to do the melding pot. All right, let's go.
Look at it.
Like, I don't even care anymore. I'm not making anything. Like, is this, like, really strenuous? No. Is it annoying? Absolutely. At least you get rid of monster parts you don't need. I mean, I guess, kind of, sort of, technically. It's just a thing, you never look forward to it, really. What's the best talisman possible in Rise? There have been YouTube videos made on that. But the question is, has anyone ever legitimately gotten it or not? If you can get 5 points in usable skills from a talisman of level 2 or higher, it's pretty good. Rise finally has as much viewers as World on PC launch. Well, not on World's launch, but just as much as World normally gets, right? Attack 3, 3 in a 1 slot? No. No! It's my first monster game I'm going to play through. My first was the 3DS version with a touchscreen. As a secondary joystick. For World, it felt clunky at that frame rate in PS4. I think tried the demo for Rise. Think it's a good game to start off with regardless? Yeah, the Village especially is like... I don't want to use the word casual because like that's kind of like rude, but it's not hard. The Rise Village is very well tuned for starting players. It's forgiving. This isn't the bear, man. This is low rank. Low rank Village is among the easiest you will ever have in a Monster Hunter title. Village and Hub are separate. Yep. Once you clear Village, you get like some shortcut quests to advance some of the progress in the hub. So ironic these quests I'm doing are like almost useless. Will Rampages return in Sunbreak? I hope not. 2 skills max in Talisman? 2 like given skills I think is the max, yeah. What is Rampage? You're looking at it. Does it look fun? Are you having fun looking at it? Village unlocks some stuff. You unlock some stuff from doing the Village. You also unlock things that you can skip the hub. In a way, low rank hub is the thing that's the most unnecessary. Yeah, if you've ever played the monkey game before, like you guys ever play that monkey game, Bloons Tower Defense 6? This is not Bloons Tower Defense 6. I'm not a bourgeoisie streamer. We're doing hub only for PC. I mean, I'll probably not take the shortcut. Should I focus on 2 or only 1 weapons throughout the story? It's not that hard to make weapons in the game. Like, once you get to the very end of high rank, it's maybe like a little bit of effort, but it's really not that bad. You can easily make 2 different weapon types. I am bougie. I have a sunroom and a bidet. I have a working man's bidet. My bidet cost me like $20. Looks like my time is right. I'm so surprised. I knew it. Yeah, I mean, the best way to get money is by mining. Fortunately, unfortunately. Oh, we've got counters. Most men don't have a room just for hentai. Look, I worked hard for the nice things I have in my life. Would you deprive me of that?
What time zone? Directly under my nuts! Right under my nuts is where the time zone is!
Can we
Look
just
at
end
it.
via subquest? Rise Up allegedly does not have preload. No. You hate to say it. It's an anime room, by the way. Not hentai. Preload is only for bigger games. Rise is small. I mean, it's less than 20 gigabytes. You think people will make cannons? Do you think they'll... Oh, I guess we should probably do the repel using a ballista first. Did you ever finish killing every monster in every game? We finished Monster Hunter World yesterday. We'll be going through Monster Hunter Rise now. I guess I have to make the checklist soon. I did not beat Safi. No, we're going to have to beat Safi soon. That mid-ear fight was great. Did I do a good job? Some people said that they got hard stuck there. We've got the Elatrion Charge Blade now. Mid-ear took you a few days? Uh-oh. Now I sound like a dick. We did it in like an hour? It's like about an hour. What time is the PC release? It is in 56 minutes and 12 seconds. Very soon. There's no preload. You'll have to download it. It's like between 18 and 20 gigabytes. Every time zone. Yeah, I mean, Unlucky in my chat said, just treat it like Monster Hunter and you'll be fine. And I treated it like Monster Hunter. And for the most part, it was fine.
What time zone?
How do you feel about dung bombs having no purpose in Rise?
Nuts.
I feel kind of
Right
bad.
under my nuts is where the time zone is. Look at it.
It said less than an hour 1 hour ago. I don't know what to tell you. A high-res texture pack comes in by default. If you guys want to get re-hyped, I have a review on it right here that goes over a lot of the specifics of the PC release. I think it's a good review. I think you'll enjoy it. Don't kill it. Don't. How do you guys find communities to make Monster Hunter friends? I would imagine nowadays it's mostly Discords. I have a Discord. Grumby, hello. Don't know if you should start with Longsword and Sword and Shield. They're both good starting weapons. Maybe Sword and Shield is a little bit better starting. What if I booted up the Capcom code and then the Bontless menu screen shows up? It would be proof that we live in a simulation. Alright, I'm not going to shoot that thing because that guy's clearly memeing. Stop using machine gun. We've got objectives. Okay, now we could repel using cannons. The only reason it might show a different time zone, a different date, is because of time zones. Not even memeing. Like, I should care about the rewards? I might use them for something. Trust my timer. Have to see me play Rise PC. I'm very excited to play it too. It runs very well. Rampage weapons are great if you don't mind being optimal. I mean, many Rampage weapons actually end up being optimal, depending on your playstyle. Amazingly enough. So, like, even then, it's not even that big of a deal. I mean, and it kind of makes me sad. Because of how easy it is, technically, to make Rampage weapons. It's, like, not really hard. How much till release? 52 minutes and 25 seconds. This game mode looks so confusing to me. The combat is so good. Why did they think people wanted a tower defense? I think I actually have a good explanation for that. So, if you played Monster Hunter World, you remember that one area where they had, like, the roaming ballista when you're fighting Velkhana? I think they got the idea because people really enjoyed using the roaming ballista so much that they would make a game mode around using weapons like that. Rye Guy, thank you. This is just my theory. I don't know. I don't actually know anything. So they're like, all right, people like using the weapons. Why don't we just give them a mode where they just only use weapons?
Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Cannons and stuff like that.
Sprinkle all that cheddar over my chest.
Why can't I download the game? Because it's not available yet. Give it a minute. Or give it 51 minutes. I don't think Rampage is any worse than other Siege quests. I mean, I would rather do this than fight Lao Shan Lung. That's a reasonable statement. I mean, I don't even know that Capcom has any real power over freeloading the game, guys. Fairy, thank you. This is a significant portion of the endgame. Unfortunately. This over Zora Magdaros? I mean, but you don't need to fight Zora. I guess the question is do I prefer this over the Guiding Lands? I don't know. The Guiding Lands can still be fun, I guess. Deserves a fall. Thank you, Papa. Guiding Lands are better? I mean, here's the issue with both Guiding Lands and Rampage. There's no stakes, right? Like, you're not... I don't think I've ever failed a Rampage. But at the same time, I can't remember ever failing, like, Guiding Lands. I would say if you had 4 people and you were just, like, dicking around in the Guiding Lands, that was actually sometimes pretty fun. Whereas, you know, if you've got... I mean, the nice thing is like, if you've got friends that know what they're doing in the Rampage, like, it is over very quickly. You get less rewards in the guiding lands when you cart. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the monster can leave, but you can't really fail, right? What if Sunbreak gives us a new version of the guiding lands? I mean, I guess it could. Are these mandatory? There are several that are mandatory. 3, I think. You got to do it 3 times in a playthrough. Outside of that, you technically don't need to do them. But you will do them. Oh, yes. You will do them. You're fuming at the mouth. Where's my rice, Captain? I know the feeling, man. I'm almost hitting 1,000 viewers. I just started. Well, that's pretty badass. Isn't Rampage the fastest way to get high hunter rank? It's pretty quick, yeah. So, like, when you're doing, like, your initial HR grind, like, it's nice doing it for, like, maybe, like, a couple hours just to get your tickets out of the way, right? So this is why you do it. You want to get these tickets. And then just, like, never touch it again for the rest of endgame. Don't meld the tickets. It'll be tempting to meld the tickets. Do not meld the tickets. Unless you like doing Rampage. I look extra good today. Thanks, Fammy. I'm gonna meld them. Don't do it! Do not meld the tickets. They're good meld fodder, except you don't want to meld them. Don't. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. Fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care. There's no drama. Guys, I really wanted to make guard tackle good, but it's actually legit really bad. Like, I'm you know, I'm going to stick with it. I'm sticking to my guns. Are Narga weapons still the only ones to use? It depends. Outside of Switch Axe, and even then, Narga's never a bad choice. It, in many cases, is the best choice, but in some cases, like, there's another weapon that edges it out. It just depends. Why not meld them? Because then you have to do more Rampage. If you like doing Rampage, meld them all you want. Whatever. Oh, this quest again. Is there just, like, one guy just, like, doing this quest on repeat? Here's to another 40 months. I should still be streaming. Can I please recreate my reaction to the crit boost echo? I don't think that's possible. It's so much. Oh, I got a hit off. Shield train, thank you. Guard tackle is nice when you're feeling lazy? I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess? Don't ridicule my... There's nothing I... 4-person multiplayer, it's just like non-stop clown fiesta, okay? Did I even hit anything there? No. Check that slap out. I mean, really, okay. So the game design behind Monster Hunter Generations was we're going to add a bunch of fun stuff and tune the game in such a way that people can just kind of play it and have fun. And I would say that for the most part, Monster Hunter Rise feels like that, in that there's a lot of skills that are not good. But then there's also a lot of skills that aren't good, but also a lot of fun to use. And I think that's okay. I think that's an interesting thing to do. Why am I bashing Magnum Aldo with an umbrella? Gotta do something while we wait. Also, the range on this umbrella sometimes to me feels a little deceptive. How does it feel when Ryozo calls you champion? Feels pretty good, actually. Thanks for asking. It just feels so micro. I don't know why people are pulling that fence. Tell you, man, this lag is something else. Use some weapons of the same type at different ranges? I mean, in Monster Hunter Frontier, it definitely did. In Rise, specifically, the Gunlance's weapon model determines the Worm Stake's exit point. And so, depending on the matchup, you either want, like, a really, really long model on your Gunlance, or you want, like, a really, really short model. Which is very strange. Being able to customize your wire bugs would be awesome. Surprised that they didn't do that, actually. So, it would really depend on the matchup. Like, I would imagine on Zinogre, you'd want, like, the longest model possible. But on some monsters, maybe you want, like, a shorter model. Well, apparently there's no rainbow pigment, and people are very upset about that. So I'm sure that will be added in Sunbreak. I feel like those guys are just, like, farming that, like, triple quest, and it's very funny to me. Oh, that's cool. Sunbreak, they've already confirmed that Sunbreak will come out on PC and Switch at the same time. I mean, when we say the same time, I mean, you know, Steam and the Nintendo eShop, I don't know if we're going to be launching at the exact same time. Do you know what I mean? When are we allowed to play on PC? In 41 minutes and 21 seconds, you will be able to download the game on Steam. But yes, they'll release technically the same day. It'll certainly be within the same 24 hours, probably even sooner than that. Wingback World SOS system? I mean, that's my preference.
Look at it.
It's so bad.
It's coming in 4 hours. What is possibly debatable about that? 4 hours.
Oh no. I was accidentally doing Rage Slash. What's the point of that counter? Why use it? Purchased your least favorite monster again just to play it on PC? I didn't know Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate got a re-release on PC. That's big news. Can I reach that? No. It's so bad. GU is kind of pog, though. I mean, there's part... the ultimate part of Generations Ultimate is pretty good. Rise is not a perfect game, but it does have some of the best combat that the series has ever had. Wire Bug and Mega Potion IV Drip notwithstanding. GU's in fact not Pog. Kinezes know this because he got the full guild card cleared out in GU. He's like the only person I know who actually got 100% in GU. Basically the biggest GU fan I know. That feels kind of bad. Rump just joined the quest. Oh, I'm sure modders will do a great job. 100% GU sounds like a chore? Absolutely. I like the Rise Hunting Horn. Somebody in the Discord was talking about how, you know, you could just miss your Earthshaker or whatever and just reflect on your poor life decisions as you wait for the cooldown to go down. And that really made me laugh for some reason. You hated the Switch's performance? I never thought the Switch performance was that bad. I mean, it holds 30 FPS pretty well. I mean, not in the cave on this map, but in most areas it does. Am I still using the Switch Pro Controller for Rise PC? Nope. I will be using the Thrustmaster. eSwap X Pro Controller, now available at Best Buy. Not sponsored. Hated Rocks and Rise on Switch. You know what? I still hate them on the Switch, and I still hate them on PC. That looks like that'll hit, right? Okay. Say about the rock textures? They look slimy. And they do. They do look slimy. Oh, you're not getting a preload. You can just put that out of your head right now. See, that looked cool. It didn't do anything, but it looked cool. What about Monsters Bleeding Rocks in Rise? Or in World? I didn't like that, but once you started using Element, it wasn't as big of a deal, and mods on PC kind of fixed it anyways. Well, I thought he was sleeping for some reason. I thought he was only going to slap twice in low rank. Komodo Hype Pistol low. Yeah, like if we didn't have the tackle, guard tackle would be a lot more interesting. The Matsu no Rise get stunned while shoulder tackling, but not in World? Oh, right, because you can't tackle. Yeah, you'll get stunned. Yeah, you got to run stun resistance. But that's what you could use. The guard tackle, I don't think gets stunned. That's a reason to use it. Because you guard it. We found it. We did it, chat. Oh, it massacres your sharpest. Oh, it's so bad. I'm not being silly. It's true, though. You don't have room for stun resistance 3 because you're going to need the slots for speed sharpen 3. What Zenogre design do you think they'll go with the next game? Rise or World? Rise Zenogre is better in every way. It's not even close. I mean, World Iceborne Zenogre was designed for Clutch Claw. Use Defense Grinder? I like it. Who is using slicing? I don't know their name. They're the green player. For front leg hit zones instead of the back legs? I mean, that's Apex in Ogre, right? Do you want to see guard tackle on like a real Zenogre in high rank? Think defense boost 7 would be good on the set? It doesn't need it. I absorb all my damage with the guard tackle. Time does it come out on PC? 33 minutes and 24 seconds. You'll be able to start downloading the game. Oh yeah, this was low rank. Gotta put the timer under my nuts. I've got it down there. You just can't see it on the screen. Yeah, no, I mean, riding needs... Like, I'm gonna mod that out. Like, if you can mod out monsters triggering each other's rides, like, I will mod that out.
What time zone? Directly under my nuts.
You didn't see that? It kind of
Right
blends in
under
a
my
little bit.
nuts
I don't blame
is
you.
where the time zone is. Look at it.
I'm going to use a big boy set, guys. We're going to use a big boy set. We're going to use this switch skill, and we're going to fight the event Zenogre. Yuri said no mods? He made it a little bit more ambiguous. Can't play for 6 hours? I mean, you want to know when you would have been able to do it. Official Capcom content creator? Thank you. Well deserved? Thank you. Why is timing out a 100,000 points? People were complaining they didn't have any use for their points, so I gave them one. Where is it? You can just type Dauntless? Well, that only gives you 5-minute timeout. All right. I really think we might get 1 KO this fight. We might get 1 KO. It might happen. Competition is good in the Monster genre? I agree. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I've been saying for a while that I'm surprised no other AAA company has tried to mimic Monster Hunter in like a real way. That's not gonna work. No, you deal KO with the normal tackle. Oh no, you absolutely deal KO with the normal tackle. I think you just do slightly more with the guard tackle. I really shouldn't be whiffing this much. Guard tackle does less KO? Oh god. Guard tackle only works from one direction? Just gotta aim it right. Look, I'm not saying it's good. Did I ever say it was good? I think it's fun. Rage Slash is 100% more fun than True Charge Slash, and that's not Copium. I'll say this, genuinely, like in emergency quests, you might have a better use for the guard tackle. Because, like, normal tackles, you might just die. Can you download and play on PC yet? No, it is going to be 28 minutes before you can do that. It's so slow. Does this count legit? It is. As your official Capcom content creator, that is a legit count. God, my sharpness? It does make some other weapons, weapon trees feel slightly more viable. Jason, hello.
What time zone? Directly under my nuts! Right under my nuts is where the time zone is! Look at it!
This should be a lot of damage. That was good damage. Maybe guard tackle's a razor sharp type build. Imagine running razor sharp on greatsword. It would work on Ibuchi. Good morning, I love you too, Mixilog. Bludgeoner is better than razor sharp? Depends on the weapon, I guess. It has like a tiny bit of a startup, more so than tackle, I feel. Or maybe it's like somebody said it only works in one direction, so if you don't really aim it right, you're just gonna get hit. You're the top streamer in the Rise category by 1.5 miles? Really? I wonder what I did to deserve that. That's pretty cool. I do have some exciting news to share in 26 minutes as well, but I can't share it right now, I don't think. Being a top Monster streamer? I'm just a drama streamer, man. I don't even know how to play this game. Oh god. I almost got filtered by toy-sized Zinogre. You abandoned the game for about a year to play other Monster Hunter games? Dude, I was playing this game longer than everyone else. Everybody else on Twitch was like completely abandoned this game. They were playing like Generations Ultimate or World or other stuff like that. I was still out there, man. I was in the trenches with this game. A Korean guy has way more views? Oh, that makes sense. Guard tackle gets the views. People are like, I've never seen this before. Didn't I get early access as well? For the PC version or for the Switch version? I mean, it's no secret that Rise struggled. And like, I was really trying to like examine it, like why that was. I think a big part of it is the Switch is just not as popular in the West. I think a lot of people that wanted to upgrade to play like Monster Hunter World got like a PS4 or like an Xbox or a PC. And like, I don't want to get another system just to play Monster Hunter again. What am I missing for Greatsword and Razor Sharp? If you're using Guard Tackle? That's it. Did I have the game for at least 1 week? I had the game for longer than 1 week. Is Monster Hunter Rise out on PC? It will be out in 24 minutes. Still want to know what greatsword this is? This is the Rampage greatsword with a, I think it's the Barbadol blade layered. You bought a PS4 for World and a Switch for Rise? I know a lot of people that picked up a Switch for Rise. I mean, the Switch is still like a really fun little console. You know, like you've got GU on there as well, which is like fine. I think Rise should have been released on the PlayStation 2. I mean, my theory is Nintendo helped co-develop or co-fund Rise with Capcom, and so they were able to secure console exclusivity with it. That is just my own personal opinion. I don't know that for sure. Isn't that what the leak said? I don't know. All I know is that Monster Hunter World was a very expensive game to develop, and nice. How do you know the exact release? It's supposed to be out 36 minutes ago. Because it wasn't supposed to be out 36 minutes ago. It's going to be out in 22 minutes. Any major differences that I've noticed yet? This is the Switch version, guys. The official Capcom creator said it, so it's true. Nintendo Switch outsold the Wii. I mean, seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Every time zone. It'll be out in every time zone in 22 minutes and 33 seconds. Your time zone is irrelevant. Abolish time zones.
It's coming in 4 hours. What
Switch is targeted towards super casual player base? I don't know that that's true. Like,
4 hours. What time zone?
There's a number of like
Directly under my nuts.
difficult games that you can get on the
Right under
Switch.
my nuts
I mean,
is where the time
I don't
zone
think
is.
like Exploring
Look
Man
at it.
climbs up
What
a
time
tower
zone?
and unlocks a map
Directly under my
is
nuts.
like hardcore
Right
gaming,
under
right?
My nuts is where the time zone is. Look at it.
Guys, I swear to God, I will
Okay, look.
turn off the redeems.
Okay, if I see you, any one of you in real life, you're getting bitten.
Can we up the price of the redeems?
4 hours. What is possibly debatable about
It's about to happen.
4 hours.
I like how I say we're all going home.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick that.
Is it heavy to download? It is 18.6 gigabytes for me. It might be 20 gigabytes. Somebody said it was 21. For me, when I look at my local files, it's 18.6. People are spamming. They're disabled. I disabled them. I said I would do it. Man of my word. Steam page says 23. I don't know what to say. Mine is 18.6. All right, guys. I tried, and I failed. What the hell? Why do I have two of them? Interesting. Solo Rampage? No, I'm going to put on a hammer, a low-rank hammer, and I'm going to help somebody out with something. What's the difference in Rise compared to Monster Hunter World? There's a lot of small differences. I mean, the defining characteristic of Rise is the existence of switch skills and wire bugs. When does Sunbreak release? This summer. Rampage, but Rampage is like I wouldn't say it's a defining characteristic. They want it to be a defining characteristic, but for most people, they're going to do as many as they need, and then they'll never touch it again. Combat is faster. There are no mantles. Mega Potions are your replacement for Max Potion IV Drip. When is your uncle released from prison? He got a life sentence. With no parole. He's never coming back. When does Monster Hunter 6 release? I don't know. Probably 2024. Other augments. There are ramp-ups. You can ramp up your weapon. You see the rampage skill behind my head? Does anyone else not like rampages? I would say the majority of people dislike rampages. That's a cool... I've never seen that Twitch badge before. H1Z1? What is that? When is Monster Hunter Rise going live on PC? 19 minutes and 12 seconds. Ask me how I know. Where is everyone? We're supposed to fight this Anjanov, right? I'm gonna get a water strike on you. Yes. That's all I'm gonna do while I wait for these. What are they doing? Where are they? He's not a good monster to water strike. He's got a lot of multi-hits. Did I get saved from streaming Dauntless? Yes. Cool. Can we pre-download the PC game early by 10 minutes or no? It would appear not. I hate to be the one to tell you that. Hey, we got health regen. How did I not get hit by that? Oh, was that the sonic barrier? How good is Bow and Rise? Amazing, and technically even better on Switch because gyro control is just amazing. If you play mouse and keyboard, you should be fine. Can you tell the future with all these questions? Yes. Deluxe PC have the same stuff from Switch Deluxe? I think so. I have the Deluxe version. It gave me like the Kimura stuff, like the portable third looking armor set, some hair. We changed the appearance of damage numbers. You can turn them off. I don't think you can change how they look. I have insider info about Sunbreak. No. I have my own speculation, and that's it. Should I get pho for lunch? Absolutely. Just don't use too much hoisin sauce or you'll get banned for life. Ask me how I know. You're tired? What, because of like Elden Ring and stuff? You'll be fine. By the time Elden Ring comes out, if you put enough time into Monster Hunter Rise, you'll just be done. Monster Hunter Rise on PS4 or 5? No, not going to happen. I would be shocked if it happened. My speedrunning hub? Nope. Seems kind of weird to me to like speedrun a game where people are complaining there's not enough content. I mean, I will run it eventually. Probably. I'll probably do a couple runs. Can you bring your Palma as a means of transportation not attack the monster? You can tell it to wait. I can't do it because they're not with me, but there's a little command down here. How long is the speedrunning on? I saw a dude do it with a hunting horn in 6.5 hours. That's not bad. I could probably do that. Seemed like speedruns in this game would be really cool. They got rid of cutscenes, so you can skip cutscenes now, but you got to do rampages. Am I going to use the turbo controller? I don't. If I use light bowgun, maybe I'll do a tool-assisted category. But it's really boring. I mean, playing bowgun with, like, I don't know. Imagine if you had a way to automatically counter for Lance. Now imagine, like, you had a way to automatically shoot with bowgun. Like, it just kind of makes it boring. Rampages aren't that bad. I mean, we can agree to disagree. Yeah, so for a number of reasons, I actually prefer Monster Hunter World as the speedrun game. So I'm going to have to, like, I have to figure out time to use the bathroom or just, like, not use the bathroom and just suffer. What is Rampage for a Rise noob? Take a bunch of monsters, have them run from one end of an area to the other, and then shoot at them with, like, cannons and ballistas. And they come in big waves, and they're all a lot weaker, or you can blow them up easily with the weapons that they give you. Lance counterplay is the most fun thing about Lance. Making it automatic would make it too boring. Yeah, I agree. Adult diapers for speedrunning? You're not joking. So I guess we could probably get ready to stream the PC version, make sure the sound and everything is okay. How do you really know if I'm an official Capcom creator? You can go to the official Capcom creator Discord and see if I'm in there. But if you're not an official Capcom creator, I guess it'll just have to be between me and you. Run Lance for Village? Nope. I'm going to run Dual Blades. You'll probably enjoy that too. Is it better to carve than capture on like World? Capturing is fine. How fast is going through Rise low rank? If you go through the village, like very deliberately, like 2 hours less, maybe. An anonymous gifter, thank you. Hungry Waffle and Landshaft, enjoy. I'm gonna suggest. Okay. I don't know if I could say anything yet. I'll say, don't gift any subs for at least the next 13 minutes. And I don't know if I could tell you why yet. In 13 minutes, I could tell you why. Don't gift any subs. Keep that to yourself. Thanks for the review, it did. Thank you. Would you want Sunbreak to bring back training monster parts from 4? Why not? Leaked reported? I didn't say anything. I just said don't gift me any subs. Go ahead and tell Capcom. Go ahead and do it. Don't give subs. Don't give subs. I'll get super pissed off. I'll get super... Rain it down on me in 12 minutes, but hold on to your subs. Banned? God damn it. I worked so hard for this. All right, I gotta get the, I'm gonna get ready. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna get ready to stream the PC version. 1 minute ad break. You'd like that, wouldn't you?